Hi, Sister Locks. This is Iris.
And Ashley.
Ashley is with us. Woot, woot. Well, a much awaited conversation. Ashley and I think our last video was the length check.
Yep.
Length check. And we just did a length check, and what happened?
I cut.
You cut your hair. You want to show us?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. This coming out of my butt. Where is it? There it is.
I know you work today. I appreciate you taking the time.
Oh, Jesus, it's in there.
So I don't the ponytail all day.
But, I did this.
So you still have your undercut, and you retained a bit of length, but it is much different if you turn more to the wall. They could maybe see it's just at her bra. Just at her bra. So she did a layered cut. You can see some short locks toward the top, and you cut off 10 inches?
I think so, yeah.
I don't remember. 10?
I think it was 10. Because it was at 26, and I think I'm at 16 now.
Oh, okay. Okay. And most of the length is just, you have a high undercut, so the length is really at the crown of your head.
Yeah.
And then layered toward the front.
Mm-hmm.
So while you get that together,
Yeah.
I wanted to talk with you about what was your feedback like? What were the responses you received from deciding to cut your hair?
So I have a Snapchat. I'll link it so you can follow me if you want. And I posted the before and after, during when we were cutting and everything else like that. And I got a few responses of WTF, what's going on? Why are you doing it? What's wrong? Oh my gosh, no, sad emojis and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, no.
So what do you think that was all about?
I don't know. I think it's just people are very used to seeing me with very long hair, regardless of what it looked like at the time. If I looked like a crazy person, my hair was always very long at all times, and it was down, and you would always see long person, long hair, or long person, 5'3", long hair, oh, that's Ashley, so I think people were very why are you okay? Do you need a hug? What's wrong? So it was it was kind of a little disheartening, but it was I cut my hair. It's
hair
not,
grows.
I didn't cut off an appendage.
Right.
It's gonna grow back. You
right.
know? I can cut my whole entire head off and have hair still.
Head.
Or, not my head. But I mean, I can cut my whole hair off and,
all of your hair. Mm-hmm.
And I'll still have hair, So it was just very, at the end of it, I was just I still have hair. My hair's still long. I still, it doesn't really make a difference.
I think there's a little interesting topic right there in that. What do you think the attraction to long hair is?
I don't know. I think you associate long hair with I don't like to say this, but good hair, healthy hair, hair that's you can do stuff with or something like that. I personally like shorter hair. I like shorter hair. I think there's something cool about it. I like people with shaved heads. I like people with little froze and mini froze and big froze.
TWAs. Teeny weeny afros.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I personally, regardless of the hair length, think that all hair is good hair. All hair is healthy hair. Of course, if it's unhealthy, then it's unhealthy hair. But
all hair is good.
All hair is hair. So I don't know what it is about length for some people, but for me, from what my perception is, from what I've seen, it's just the association of healthy hair, good hair. Like, oh, your hair's long, my hair will never be that long, kind of.
Oh yeah.
Kind of thing.
Well, there's a lot being said in that understanding, honestly. So we know the myth of good hair, right? That African Americans with the heritage of African and slavery had this kinky, nappy, negative connotation to hair. And then it was with all of the plantation owners integrating the gene that made this softer texture more manageable, more welcomed, less negative connotation. What was the name of that movie, Good Hair, with that comedian that did that like documentary?
Oh, wasn't it like Good Hair, Bad Hair or something like that?
Maybe that was the name of it. But the history of it is that African Americans from slaves didn't have an easy way to care for their hair. So someone would say biracial hair, or that gene of Caucasian hair was called good hair, and then African Americans without that gene was called bad hair. But we buried that terminology with the understanding that all hair
has differences.
And all of the textures is what creates an awesome diversity. So all hair is good. We choose to do good things with it. But I think that attraction to length is because for so many people, length has been ever so evasive. They go to the hairdresser, they get their perms regularly. Again, speaking about African Americans, they go to scheduled treatments and hair just won't grow beyond a certain point. So when they see someone with long hair, it's not envy, but it's the appreciation for something that perhaps they weren't able to enjoy. So you rock long hair, you rock it for all of us. How dare you cut it? How dare you cut it? But the reality is that longer hair in all of its length requires some stewardship.
Talk about a wash day.
Especially with locks, not just loose hair, but locks that are long require stewardship. Like everything in life that grows in abundance, it doesn't just grow and you get all the perks and none of the responsibility. So I think perhaps some of that feedback was based on this appreciation for hair that you don't get to see often amongst people of color. The other thing you said was healthy hair. That's a positive way of looking at it, but because we say it lightly, but in reality, hair is a very complex subject. And when you're not affirmed for your texture, people look for affirmations in different ways. So length, even if your texture isn't the mainstream texture, length is this universal understanding of healthy. And even if it's not the universal texture, you have this length. You can draw a partner because you look healthy. It looks like not vibrant, but it looks full, healthy hair, healthy person, healthy children. So they make this line of connection. Line of connection with long hair equals vitality, beauty, attraction from partners, sex appeal. Like all this is wrapped up into what hair is. It's just hair, but our culture has advertised this image of what beautiful hair and length looks like. I agree that there is beauty in all of us, and welcoming what beautiful is on yourself with short hair, medium long hair. It's just rocking who you are, and we wanted to encourage anybody who says, hey, I want to spice it up. I want a haircut. I'm not depressed. I just want a haircut.
Literally.
You're still amazingly beautiful, and have fun with your hair. Literally. Hair grows.
Because what we were talking about, I think we were talking about the fact that you had like cut your ends or something like that. I was like, oh.
Yes, I adjust because, you know, I like this gray bang to
Yeah.
stay right here because it drops.
So
And I just cut mine, and you were like, I could stand a little spice.
I was like, maybe I should do a trim or a cut.
Yeah.
I could do a cut. We should do a cut. Let's go do a cut.
And we cut 10 inches.
Yeah, we cut a pretty penny. We cut a nice bit off.
But I guess the nook and cranny of it is we wanted to encourage people to enjoy their hair, their locks, and explore. Do your undercut, do your layer cut, have fun.
Exactly.
With your hair. Hair grows, and your beauty is not defined by the length of your hair. You are beautiful, period, regardless of what your hair is doing.
Mm-hmm.
We rock it so that we're multifaceted in all of our beauty. It's
Absolutely.
not constrained by, you're not only beautiful when your hair is long. Now, I know when my sister locks were growing out in my silver set, I missed the length to play with it.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I didn't feel beautiful, but I did have to understand what that beauty is. It's not wrapped up in this length of hair. It's not wrapped up in your texture of hair. It's wrapped up in how you represent yourself.
Yeah.
And sometimes you might lack confidence. I know there's a huge industry that tells the world only length is beautiful and you need to buy this and put this in your hair and that makes you pretty. And we want you to know that you're beautiful in every facet of your hair. Short, long, whatever. You are beautiful.
You are beautiful.
You are beautiful.
In every single way.
There you go.
Words can't bring you down.
Say it.
No. Something,
Yeah.
something.
Y'all have a great day. Thank you for watching our videos. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to have this conversation with Ashley, so thank you for the much awaited topic of length.
What is that?
What is that about? Why are we so in love with length? Have a wonderful day.
Happy Easter or Resurrection Sunday.
There you go. Y'all take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.